Hello, hello, and the topic for today is sense of humor. Sense of humor, okay. So I'm going to read to you a few jokes. 1. Why don't graveyards ever get overcrowded? Because people are just dying to get in. That's joke number 1. Joke number 2. I told my wife she should embrace her mistakes. So she gave me a hug. Joke number 3. Parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. Okay, what do you think about these jokes? I hope you agree they are quite mediocre, if not terrible. But here's the thing about these jokes. I asked ChatGPT for these jokes. In fact, my prompt was, please give me your best 3 jokes. Those are the best 3 jokes that it could give me. This is terrible. This is terrible. Now, how come ChatGPT has such a terrible sense of humor? I don't understand. Okay. But beyond complaining about ChatGPT's sense of humor, I want us to think a little bit about what else does it tell us? You know, if I told you a terrible joke, what would you infer about me? You would, let's say you told me, you said, hey Dan, please give me your best joke, and I gave you the first one. Why don't graveyards ever get overcrowded? You would say, Dan has zero understanding of people, zero understanding of me, no creativity, no sense of humor, and probably also very limited intelligence, right? Your conclusions about me having a very low sense of humor for a request would basically tell you a lot. You know, when people are funny, we think, okay, they are quick, they understand, they have empathy, they understand nuances, they understand us, they understand themselves, they understand social situations. The fact that ChatGPT has such a terrible sense of humor, what else should we infer about it? Like if it was a person, you would say, okay, this person has no sense of humor, no intelligence, no understanding of other people, no understanding of situations, no understanding of me. I don't think we're giving ChatGPT all of these bad marks for having these bad sense of humor, but I do think that we should think about what does it really say. What does it really say? For one thing, it says that I gave ChatGPT this prompt, so it certainly doesn't understand me. It certainly doesn't understand the situation. It certainly doesn't look intelligent, but I don't know what to say about this. In any case, I think that the fact that ChatGPT has such a terrible sense of humor should tell us something about that. Maybe it's okay doing average things. Maybe it's okay doing mediocre things. But when we need tasks that require creativity, thoughtfulness, like I look at this and I say, after seeing this sense of humor, will I ask ChatGPT to do anything that understands me? No. Will I ask it anything that understands other people in a deep way? No. Situation? No. Intelligence? No. Creativity? No. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe ChatGPT, maybe these models just gravitate to the average. Okay, but let's give it one more try. What about your most extreme jokes? Maybe it will be better. Okay, yeah. It said, what do I mean? I'll say dark humor. Let's just see if that helps. Why don't grave diggers ever get stressed? Because every problem they face, they eventually bury. Number 2, I told my therapist I sometimes feel invincible. She looked around at the empty chair and said, who said that? Okay, I don't know what you think. I'm kind of depressed about this. Okay, ChatGPT, you and I are going to work on standard things. Anything that needs creativity, intelligence, understanding, empathy, out of your league for now. It's going to be, okay, here's the thing. It's going to be the It's the humor test. You know, people talk about the Turing test. I want the humor test. I want when you can do the humor test, ChatGPT, we'll talk about taking you more seriously. Okay, that's it for now. Bye.